Hey Tony, how you been protecting DC lately? Since DC looking like Iraq now.
Man, it's soldiers everywhere, B. I feel like I'm at the fucking PX or some shit, man. This is mother. They everywhere. We all armed and everything, but nothing really didn't pop off for real. Easy
You know what's
peasy.
funny? I don't think people. I want to get to this too. I don't think people knew when actual the inauguration was.
I don't
Like,
know.
'cause I know I woke up and the inauguration was just on. I was like, oh shit, it's today? Because I didn't
Right.
even know what date.
Oh yeah, people know about that sucker. They was counting days for Trump to get out of office for real, man.
Right. I think that's the. I think the main thing of it was as long as Trump got the fuck up out of there, no one really cared.
Oh
Oh,
nah,
people
people
cared.
people protest. They had
People cared.
we had intel that all the capitals supposed to get attacked, but it only probably like three capitals was protests, and then I think in one city Trump supporters started breaking windows and ride in the streets and burning cars, but I forgot what city that was though. I mean that was the only thing. Other state capitals, they probably had like two people with flags and shit chilling and shit all by themselves.
Right. And then even still, I can't help but be like, motherfucker, for what?
Bruh,
The
it's too
shit's already
cold.
been decided. It's just motherfucker for what?
Bruh, I don't know that white privilege, man. I mean, the motherfuckers go in the Capitol, and nobody even get arrested after they leave the Capitol. You motherfucker is leaving, walking the street, coming out of the Capitol with a podium, and nobody arrest that nigga. That's that privilege, man.
The police were told the police, military, and everybody that was supposed to be on scene when that happened. Everyone was told to stand down and let them rioters do whatever the fuck they did.
Yeah, that's what we was told too. Because I was at the army when that shit popped off. But they was like, from my intel, uh, they was told to stand down. They wanted to come, but they told us to stand down. Other reason we kind of really stopped popping shit off was because Mike Pence.
Just for y'all to know, Tony's in the National Guard, so
Yeah,
he's like firsthand in this. FYI.
yeah.
Now that we talk about the inauguration, did any of y'all watch it?
I was at work as part of that was going, so I saw bits and pieces.
Yeah, I was asleep.
I was
I
going.
was
I was going.
I was out the night before. We had like do 14-hour shifts. I was out the night before, but when I went home, I went to sleep.
Uh,
Understandable.
I was going to ask what y'all thought about the inauguration.
I wasn't. What's the word I want to use in terms of what I thought of the inauguration? I wasn't all,
Invested.
yeah. For one, I was at work, so I couldn't like watch it to begin with. But then even still, my primary thing, and I'm thankful it didn't happen. I was saying, I was thinking someone's going to make an attempt to do something about it. Something in my head was like, if these motherfuckers went that far at the Capitol, they're going to try something on Biden. And I'm actually thankful I was wrong.
I didn't think they was going to do shit at the Capitol. I'm not going to lie.
Now I mean, we had one female. She came through. Like we had like, I mean, if I know DC, we was like by Union Station. We had a whole Capitol lot. We had gates and everything. We had one dude that was on the news. He said he was part of security, but that motherfucker had like 300 um 300 ammunition and a nine. And he completely forgot about it. And then we had a lady. She said that she was part of the inauguration and she was worked with the DC police and she showed a commander's coin as proof.
Wow.
a, a
What is up
command
with Father's
coin.
connection? Because,
a,
jeez,
a
he keeps.
command coin. Bruh.
Yo, so they wasn't lying. Like people was really trying to get up in there.
Yeah, there was a lot of people try to get in that shit, man. But we had like, I mean, for us, we had to have a certain badge with our picture on it for us to even be around that jump. So I mean, it wasn't like people didn't know for real.
Okay. Father, you coming in right? Or no?
God damn.
I don't know because I did watch it and then, but I didn't like watch the full thing, but I did watch majority of it, and it was a lot of. I don't want to. It was symbolism. But it wasn't like in your face. But you just like you noticed everything was there. But I don't know. It looked like a good day because I remember 4 years ago I was actually at Trump's inauguration and I was doing a protest. The days like the skies were cloudy. I remember that the skies were cloudy and I was like marching with some of these people, and that was like the first and last time I ever marched because that shit was stupid. I remember the skies were cloudy, but at the inauguration, it was clear as day. So I took that as a sign that all right, something good might come out of this. Michelle Obama looked good.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah. I mean, don't she
Yeah,
always though?
yeah, but I feel like she literally tried to stun on people today, like
And
on
that's
that
not
day.
even me trying to be pervy about it or nothing. It's just that's
Nah,
Michelle
nah, it's
Obama.
not perfect at all. Michelle
I just wanted
Obama.
to be clear. I just wanted to be clear about that. Like,
No, I think Michelle Obama was like, I'm a stun on these hoes today. A bitch could never.
All right.
and like the Bernie Sanders memes that came out of that are funny as hell.
Like, how did that even? I don't. People are funny. That's all I'm gonna say.
Yo, it was but yeah. Was there symbolism? Yeah, but it was a lot of symbolism. But I kind of like this symbolism, like the youngest black inauguration poet, like Amanda. I think her name is Amanda Gorman or something like
yeah,
that.
22
yeah.
years old.
Yeah, 22 years old, and she was good. She was good at what she did. Like I said, Michelle Obama looked good. Um, Joe Biden's speech wasn't that bad. He was like, "Hey, look, we ain't America. We need to be better." So it's just like I'm not saying I'm riding for Biden, but that speech was okay for me to say, okay, all right. He looks like he really wants to like change America for the better. So, but actions do speak louder than words. So that's what I'm gonna say about that. Father, what you think about the inauguration?
Right. You know, I really didn't want to watch it at first. I was like, yo, I don't fuck with like anything this represents, so I'm gonna skip it. But I ended up watching it, and the main reason why was because of Kamala Harris. I specifically wanted to see what they were gonna say about her, about how they were gonna like represent her, because she is linked to the black community. So I wanted to see how they were gonna handle that. And like it was the same old, we're gonna get this country back together, unity, kumbaya, we're all in this together. And I'm like, you know what? I can appreciate the sentiment, but the inauguration, I felt nothing. You know what I'm saying? Like I just felt nothing. Like I felt Michelle Obama coming out with, her fashion stuff, that was cool. The Bernie Sanders thing, that was cool. Like I got some good laughs off of those or whatever, but all in all, the entire inauguration and Biden becoming president, I feel absolutely nothing.
I understand. It's like we are officially in the Biden era, and it's just like,
Okay.
yeah, that's how it feels. It's like, okay, all right. I like I said, I know it's like what day one, day two, but it's just like other than like I said, other than the clear skies, I need to see some other shit that's going to know that things are going to be better.
Yeah.
All right. Any last words on that before we go on to our next topic?
Yeah. The
Hey,
only
so,
thing I
oh,
yeah, the only thing I wanted to say was that I feel like our generation, and I'm talking about like Gen X and like millennials, like us especially, Like we've gotten kind of apathetic if you think about it.
Oh, most
Like
definitely.
yeah, like the shit that's going on with like these new cats and their activism and the whole Black Lives Matter shit. Like, and we over here, we grew up with like the Khalid Muhammad's, we grew up with the Farrakhan's, we grew up with Sister Soldier and like real thorough people, and we're just watching these motherfuckers and we're just like, yo, what the actual fuck is this? So yeah, I think it just goes well with what you said, Ray, about just okay, yeah, body.
All right, and our next topic it involves some
Hey, hold
ratchet.
before you change subject, what's up with Lady Gaga dress though, B? You ain't see that
She
shit?
looked pretty normal, except for that big ass brooch. That brooch was fucking huge.
I didn't
I
see
guess
Lady
she had to
Gaga,
have something weird.
so whoa, I didn't see Lady Gaga.
Bro, that
She
dress,
she
man.
dressed normal, but she had this big ass brooch, and it just looked like a big ass bird on her chest. Like I didn't even want to hear J Lo sing. I was
No,
like, who the fuck wants to hear J Lo sing? And then like Garth Brooks singing "Amazing Grace," I was like, okay. I was like,
It's
okay.
just so many levels of I don't care, right?
I watched it though. The sad part is I watched it.
did she speak Spanish one time doing the thing?
Cool.
but
J
let
Lo, I
but
don't
be
like. I didn't watch J Lo sing. I'm not gonna lie to you. I did not
Yeah,
watch J Lo sing.
I seen this little like she sung and then she said like about 2 minutes in Spanish and then and went back to singing or some shit. But yeah,
Probably she probably did. Um, Also, there was a lot of first there. It was like first black slash
yeah.
Indian, and then it was
First
like first,
friend, first sex change guy girl that's in charge of something.
yeah, and then it was like first Latina lady that was like it was a lot. I heard first a lot throughout that whole thing. I was like, okay, y'all really, really trying to push a lot of stuff in.
I mean, are you shocked? Are you honestly shocked?
I'm not. Like I said, it was a lot of symbolism, but it was nothing that like made me want to throw up. So it was just like it was cool. Okay, on to our next topic and get into some ratchetness. Um, Gentlemen, why is it every time on Martin Luther King Day we gotta endorse some ignorant shit?